Namaste and welcome. Today I'm not going to be channeling any light language sounds, but I'm here to channel some messages that I have been receiving and trying to control and probably like just keep them to myself, but I can't anymore. And so I'm here to share these messages. They may be very helpful for some of you watching this, while many of you watching this video. So do not get into finding facts or any kind of theories to prove me right or wrong. These are just messages, just some hunches, some intuitive messages, and yeah, guidance, if you want to call that, I have been receiving, which I really want to share with you all, which is why I'm here today. So what's been on my mind since 2 or 3 days is are the eclipses, the coming eclipses, the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. Lunar eclipse sometime around 26th of May, and the solar eclipse on the 10th of June. The messages that I'm sharing here today are not really astrologically motivated in any way, but yes, they are purely based on my own intuition. If that aligns with any planetary aspects or whatever movements going on in the skies, then just take them as you please. So before I forget, one thing that I have been hearing of late, and it's like kind of oscillating in my ears, is that please drink lots of water. To whoever in whichever area or condition of your life that it applies, whether it is related to any kind of mental condition that you're going through, or even emotional, which majority of us are going through right now. So please drink lots and lots of water every day, each day, to flush out all the toxins, which are not just the toxins in a physical form, but is that poisonous element which gets created, which sticks inside our body, even through the emotions, the unpleasant emotions that which we absorb, the vibrations that we are currently living in, that surrounds us wherever we may be on this planet. So drinking plenty of water will help you flush out all those emotional absorption that may have been done by you unknowingly. So it's going to help you release. Just make it a habit. Drink lots of water in the coming days for the next 1 month at least, if you can't do that beyond that. So make sure you do that. And it has been a roller coaster ride all these months since past 1 year, more than a year now. So we are still in that amusement park on another roller coaster ride, and these are all a series of rides, or a series of crisis situation. I wouldn't call them rides, but yeah, these are going to come and go. So it's like this is going to continue for a few more months, if not years. Well, years, yes, years. A few more years now, I'll say that. But we will get that those moments of relaxation, or that release moments, which we did get. We did receive that few months ago, at least for us in India, we did. And now again, we are in that crisis situation. But again, this is going to ease out, and then again we are going to ride up on another roller coaster. So it is going to be, which is why I say there is going to be a series of roller coasters in this amusement park that we're all living in right now. So there will be, we already are on one of the rides for now, and things, this rough patch, everything that we are going through, this is going to subside, and then again a fresh one will begin. But each time that it happens, it is like, what I'm hearing is, it's like a disintegration, or it's like a breaking of something, and then there is a rebuilding of something in its place, which is for a betterment. But even before we realize that, again another disintegration happens. And this is happening everywhere throughout the world, in different forms, in different ways, not just in the form of pandemic, but in many, many, many other ways. So there is a cleansing element to this also, no matter how much horrific it seems, or how much fearful the idea or the very thought of it is. But things will clear up, and then we will head into another chaotic phase, and then we will come out safe of that if we do. But the whole planet, it's not just for one person, but of course it's at a micro level, it's at a macro level, it's happening everywhere. So these are a series, and we are just some countries are in the midst of it right now, but well, the whole world is. But why I mentioned the eclipses, because that is going to be the most fiery time, the most heated time that I sense already. I have restrained myself from watching or reading anything related to that as yet, because I did not wanted it to mingle with my own psychic messages that I have been receiving. So please tighten your seat belts, and this is not to create any kind of fear, but just to be strong and determined, and to put on that armor of a warrior, because the ones who will not fear of the changes are the ones who will be able to reach on the other side. The ones who will complete the ride are the ones who will get that time to get off the ride. So, well, you are going to climb on, like, board another ride, another roller coaster ride after that. But since there are going to be series of that, so the eclipse time will be a time that I hear that if you imagine yourself to be a tortoise, and so those almost like 12 days, if 26th is the lunar eclipse, then we have around 2 weeks time, whether you want to take this in a positive way, or whichever way. I like to interpret in a positive way. And the message that I have been receiving is that imagine yourself to be a tortoise, and for that time, for those 2 weeks, go inside your shell, go inside your tortoise turtle shell, go inside that shell. And that's it's about wisdom. It's not about being scared of something. It's about wisdom, your own wisdom, and the wisdom lies in thinking in a more matured manner. Decide for yourself what is truly important for you. Take out some time to get in touch with yourself, what you truly need. Be grateful for what you have, and try to make things simple for you. Try to make your life simple, because that is what is going to carry on for the many more months to come. So pay attention to that. It's going to be a bumpy ride. It's a rough patch that those patches are going to be even more rough in the coming days and weeks. So prepare yourself well for that. And in between those two eclipses, take rest and do what is truly needed for you at that point in time, for your own spiritual evolution, for your own even mental and physical evolution, for your own personality, for your own well-being, for your own presence on this planet at this time. What is truly required, what is truly needed. Forget about everything. Just focus on yourself and what truly is required of you at that point in time. Focus on that. Do not exhaust yourself too much, especially physically and emotionally, in talks, in arguments, in any kind of fight, quarrels that you may that may come your way, and you may end up being a part of it. So just avoid that and look after your health as usual. Always, it is something that need not be ignored ever. Eat well, sleep well, take enough rest, and drink lots and lots of water. And I will see you next time in the next video. And yeah, be thankful for whatever that you have today. Namaste.